Hey everyone, we're going to be covering chords 1 through 7 in 6 different keys, and I'm so excited to show you this. This is a structure that we all need to have in our vocabulary. It'll really help us get around on the piano. This is one of those extremely important patterns, and I'm so excited to share it with you. So we've already covered chords 1 through 7 in the key of C, and remember, the first chord was major, the second chord was minor, the third chord was minor, the fourth chord was major, the fifth chord was major, the sixth chord was minor, the seventh chord was diminished, and we counted that last one instead of 8, we counted it as 1 because I want you to hear this and that as the same thing, because it's going to save you so much time trying to decode music in the future. So we've covered C. Now we're going to cover D. Here's the major scale of D. So here's the first note, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and 1. So remember that chords 1, 4, and 5 are major, 2, 3, and 6 are minor, and 7 is diminished. And we've covered how to do our major chord, our minor chord, and our diminished chord, saying that our major chord was 1, 3, and 5 according to the 5-finger pattern. Our minor chord was 1 flat 3 and 5 according to the 5-finger pattern, and our diminished chord was 1 flat 3 and flat 5. So we're going to do chord. We're going to start with the first degree of that scale of D, and we're going to do a major chord along with that. Here's note number 1. Here's chord number 1. Start, whole step, half step, whole step. That 5-finger pattern. Hit 1, 3, and 5. Hit them all at the same time, and that's your major chord to go along with that first note. Here it is again. Note 1, chord 1, which is major. Here's note number 2 in that scale, in the D major scale. Start, whole step, half step, whole step. That's our major chord, and since 2 is minor, we do 1 flat 3 and 5. So here's the major. Here's 2, which is minor. Here's note number 3 in the D major scale, and here is the third chord, which is minor. Here is note number 4, and we know that 4 is major. So that's our major chord to go along with note number 4. So here's note number 5, and chord 5 is going to be major. Note 6, chord number 6 is going to be minor. Note 7, and here's chord number 7. Back to 1 instead of 8, like we said before. Here's 1, major, 2 is minor, 3 is minor, 4 is major, 5 is major, 6 is minor, 7 is diminished, 1. So here it is again. Major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, diminished, and 1. And when you practice that a little bit, you can go backwards. 1, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And in backwards, that will be 1 is major, of course, diminished, minor, major, major, minor, minor, major. All right, so here is, we're going to go a little bit faster because I'm going to assume that you already know your major scale and your major, minor, and diminished chord, and you've already been practicing your scales in all of the different keys. So we're going to go pretty fast at this point. So here is the key of E. Note 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1. So 1 is major, 2 is minor, 3 is minor, 4 is major, 5 is major, 6 is minor, 7 is diminished. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give yourself, be patient with yourself. That's going to take some time to get, but it really opens up the piano for you. Okay, here is, we're going to go straight to F. Here's F. Okay, 1, which is major, 2, which is minor, 3, which is minor, 4 is major, 5 is major, 6 is minor, 7 is diminished, and 1. Here it is again. Major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, diminished, 1, which is major. Okay? And here's the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right? Here is G. Here is the first note. First chord is major. Second is minor. The third is minor. Fourth is major. The fifth is major. 6 is minor. 7 diminished. Back to that major 1. Here it is again. Major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, diminished, major. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, well, 6 is minor. 7, 1, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, here's A. Okay, 1, major, 2, minor, 3, minor, 4, major, 5, major, 6, minor, 7, diminished, back to that 1, major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, diminished, major. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay? And we'll do B. Here's B. So, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. 1 is, you guessed it, major. 2 is minor. 3 is minor. 4 is major. 5 is major. 6 is minor. 7 diminished. That 1, which is major. Major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, diminished, major. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So I want you to do that about 10 times every single day. So you're going to go. Times. You're going to do this. So on and so forth. I mean, just do that over and over again, and those patterns will just pop out to you. And I can't wait to join you for the next lesson.